What is up, everybody? Ace here, and I am back, not on the JFS. I'm actually on a friend of mine's server, with some of the old furry friends of mine. And, I actually haven't been on all that much here, because it's kind of hard to balance two servers. But, I hopped on last night to help out a friend. And, I am now back. Where is... Right here. Fire coral would be nice. I don't think I have... Let's see if I have any emeralds. Basically what I'm going to do is, a recap of, the month of September. Yeah, I don't really have any... Don't have emeralds. So... Move the mic a little bit. Okay. And while I do that, I'm going to build a road from the spawn area to our little place. Yeah. So, we got concrete. Probably just use wood, because that's what I get the most of, and we got plenty of trees over here. So, I'll just bring all of this. Maybe these slabs as well. I will dump these in here. Oops. I'll keep this on me. I kind of want better food. So, let's go see if we can get some. Oh no, I'm missing a leaf. So yeah, let's talk about September. Not much has happened. Alright, episode over. I actually gotta try to remember what happened. Let's see. I have not gotten my car to pass inspection, because the cost of getting it to pass inspection is going to be more than it costs to buy the vehicle. So that's not cool. It's not great. I think I just want to cut straight this way. Like right through here. Yes. Yeah, just like right through there would be nice. So, yeah, that happened. UHC 27 happened, and had a good time. Got a couple kills, finished, I think, 3rd as a team. And had fun, because I don't have to worry about winning anymore. So that's cool. Just get rid of this, because it's going to bug me if I just leave it floating here. I just finished doing UHC battles, which should be out by the time you see this. And let's see what else. My unemployment got extended, so I'm staying on unemployment for a little bit longer. So I guess that's nice. Yeah, the whole stimulus stuff is still being debated, which is pretty lame. But, I don't have to spend a lot of money where I live, so it's kind of easy for me to put money aside. So, this one's gonna go as well. Works for me, because I would like some better food than apples. Nice. So if we go straight through here, we can actually fill in this area a little bit. I'll probably dig it right back up once I come back through here, because I haven't officially decided on what the design of this is going to be. So it's going to come straight through here. And we're probably going to have to take down this tree. Let's see, other finances. I paid off one of my debt collectors, which is good. I currently don't have any according to Credit Karma, which is what I base who I owe money to off of. Because I'm not going to base that off of like random phone calls or letters or whatever. And I'm sure letters are more official than phone calls, but well, maybe not. But kind of rambly there. But I just, Credit Karma is kind of the most trusted place that I go to for financial information and stuff that affects my credit. So as of current time, I don't have anything. I kind of feel like I'm going to have at least one more debt collector to pay off relatively soon. And then we'll see what else. Good news is, I haven't heard about my Kia in a long time. That's great news, because it means it's probably been towed away from the mechanics, which was a much longer saga than it had to be, than it had any right to be. That's going to be a bit of an issue. I could just bring it... No, I kind of want it to come straight through here. So yeah. That's some good stuff. I also paid off one of my credit cards in full, but I have to pay it. I have to pay it off again because of probably the biggest event that has happened all month, which is I went back on vacation. I went back to Las Vegas, hung out with a couple friends of mine, and just existed there as I do anywhere else, and nothing too crazy. And yeah, overall had a good time. I dumped all of my money onto my credit card in preparation for that trip. So now that I'm back, I basically just have to pay all that off again. The good news is that it's not maxed out, so it's really good. So my financial goals right now are kind of split between three things, which is pay off both of my credit cards, that takes care of two of them, and see if I can get a new car. Because my Explorer is not going to pass inspection, and this is going to be kind of annoying to get through, I think. So that's our starting point. So I don't think this is going to be pretty, but make the best I can with it. They used birch. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. We're getting into October, and so far not much has happened here either. It's just a thing, existing each day. Buying hockey hats. That's pretty much all I've been doing is fucking hockey hats. And but yeah, my financial goals is to pay off both my credit cards and see if I can save up money for a new car, or at least a down payment on one. So we shall see how that goes. Yeah, the vacation. Let me talk about that a little bit. There's not really much to talk about with it, because it was nice and uneventful in a good way. So here, let's make this indentation here. So yeah, again, I stayed overnight in Massachusetts with a friend of mine. I learned that another friend of mine is actually living with them now, and I completely forgot about that, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. remembering that this person lives with them. I don't know why, but like socially, it like threw off my entire vibe right off the bat. Not to the point where I was gonna have a bad vacation, just like I was socially prepared for my friend and her husband, and was not socially prepared for the guy that I should have remembered lives there now. He's a good guy. He's nothing against him. It's just was not prepared for that. So, but yeah. So did that. Probably should have. Well, I guess I can use my cobblestone. Some more shovels. But yeah, so I did that, and got dropped off at the airport the next day, and the flight was on time. Everything went smoothly, and I should torch this up. And see, I had a layover in Denver, which is a little bit awkward for me flying into Denver because of how my last trip to Colorado went. It just fell flat. It was kind of weird. A little bit weird, but it was a short layover. I actually hardly spent any time on my layover because I got off the plane, went and got something to eat and drink, and got right back on the next plane. Like, once I got back, it was time to board already, so I had enough time to eat the food I bought and board the plane. So, so I'm going to want these stairs, or do I want dark oak stairs on the sides, or should I do dark oak in the middle? I'll do. Yeah, I'll just do oak stairs. Boop. I'm gonna need more than this, though. Oops. I'm gonna do slabs down the middle, and they can change it up however they see fit, because I'm just trying to help. So yeah, I made it to Vegas later that afternoon. No real issues there. We got Domino's, and then we watched The Invisible Man, which, boy, was that a movie. Like, I've never seen a movie fall off so fast in the third act before, and boy did this one fall off really fast, because the first two parts, like in the beginning, it was actually really interesting, because, you know, Invisible Man in the house could be anywhere, and the camera reflects that by turning away from the camera turns away from the actress, the main actress, and just looks in a different part of the room, or, you know, in the other room, to make you think that, yeah, there could be somebody over there. And that was pretty good. Made things a little bit unsettling. So that stuff was great. But then we get into the third act, and for the most part, it was just a mess. A lot of stupid stuff going on. I mean, like, blatantly stupid stuff. So it was kind of disappointing in that regard. Should I do... I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll do dark oak stairs. Stay consistent. And then I'll have to do something about the lighting in the area. don't know if I should fill that in. I'll probably just fill it in. I'm gonna have plenty of dirt to do so. Listen, can we not? So that's pretty much the highlight of the trip. I was watching that movie. Oh no, it wasn't. There was another thing. The next day, we just kind of, just hung out. And then on the last full day I had, I was only there for 3 days total, so I think we had... So I think the middle of the 3 days, one of those 3 days, I think we went to Red Rock Canyon, which was really neat. We just kind of drove along this auto road that's looped around the area, and it's pretty cool. And then the last day just hung out. And then I flew home. And the flight home was pretty much as uneventful as the flight out. I again had a layover in Denver, which was pretty short, and made it back without incident. Slept over at my friend's house in Massachusetts after I got picked up, and then went home the next morning. And the way you can tell that having that new roommate there kind of threw off my vibe was that I feel kind of bad for this, but when I woke up, it was like pretty late in the morning. Was it late in the morning or the afternoon? I think it was almost noon by the time I woke up. Granted, I hadn't slept the night before because I was afraid of oversleeping. But, excuse me. But, I guess we can expand the water feature then. But, when I woke up, he was in the kitchen making pancakes. And he messaged me about the fact that he was making pancakes, which is pretty much alluding to the fact that I was welcome to have some. But not only did I not really respond to that, like, he left a message for me to not wake me up, I guess. But I just went home. I didn't say anything. I just left because I was one thing I said that I was gonna leave pretty much as soon as I woke up. But again, having him there kind of mixed me up a little bit. So there's nothing he did. There's just okay. Yeah, there's nothing he did. I just felt a little weird. I mean, so I ended up leaving. I ended up just going straight home. So, that's pretty much my September. Not much happening, which is good. And so far, I can say that I've made it through a vacation and doing something nice for myself. I'm continuing to do some good things for myself by buying hockey hats and stuff. And so far, haven't been hit with any sort of karma for it. So, it's good. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Okay, back to talking. haven't done this in a while. Yeah, I haven't been active on anything lately. Like, I shut down my computer before vacation, and have just now booted it back up to do this and UHC battles. So yeah. Speaking of UHC battles, I did a recap with Shastin, just talking about it, and it's a pretty good time. And I noticed, looking back at the footage for UHC battles, I noticed that I actually made a bit of a mistake at one point. I don't know if this would be a game changer per se, but it sure did change the course of things. Well, not majorly. It definitely probably would have changed things up a little bit, because at one point Jesus. He just caught fire too when he got here. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Right after I killed RV in our little battle, which I still feel bad for always running into RV when I am like super powered, basically, because every time, that's exactly the case. Every time I run into RV, I'm like way more well equipped than she is, and it's not to say that she isn't equipped at all, but I just like roll up with a horse and all this good stuff, and she's, you know, caught off guard, and you know, and this is the third time in a row that I've not only killed her, but killed her very convincingly, because I just rolled up just fully decked out, and I feel bad for that. But one of the things I did after the fight was I enchanted a chest plate. And the chest plate I enchanted, I'm pretty sure I intended to get a protection 3 on it. And I had a protection 2 chest plate and a couple protection 1s. And I combined the protection 1 and protection 2 chest plates instead of the 2 protection 1s, with which I could follow up by, you know, enchanting with the protection 2 chest plate to get protection 3, which I did not do at all. So I completely missed an opportunity to have at least a little bit more of an edge. I don't know if it would have saved my life. It probably would have been the difference of like 1 heart of health or something, if that. So not sure how that would have changed things, but interesting tidbit that I forgot to mention. So, but yeah, the next UHC is supposed to be sometime in December, but may end up coming around later, depending on, yeah, the holidays, what everybody's plans are for the holidays. So I fully expect it to be like a January UHC. So speaking of January, I might take another vacation back to Vegas, maybe. One of my friends who lives there is going to be looking to join the Air Force right after classes. Their classes finish in February. So, of course, they want to join the Air Force, but as I've learned from experience, the Air Force takes its good sweet time in deciding when they want to hire you or recruit you. So He's definitely going to be on a wait list, and it's going to be, you know, who knows how long. So, but it'd be nice to hang out with him one more time before he heads out. So that is the plan. But let's at least finish this up, and then we'll finish this strip, and then I will end the episode. So put one here, because yeah, we're 25 minutes. Boop. Maybe I'll give a brief little tour of my base as well. What else is going on? Classes, they're happening. I'm back working on the projects I was working on before, so it's yeah, it's kind of fun, kind of annoying. Not really much to talk about there. I do have a science class coming up. I think that's my next class, as a matter of fact. So, oh, no, it's December. So, have a science class. Get that out of the way. I think that's like the last of my academic courses too. So, that's a thing. Alright, let's check out my base. And these are all the bases that exist so far. Mine is over here. I kind of had the intention to fill all this in eventually, which is why I blocked that off there. And I think I blocked off this side? Yeah. So I'm starting to fill all this in. And it'll eventually be just dry land. So, yeah. So this is my horse. And as you can see, I have a bit of a water feature out front. Pretty nice. Got a banner. Down here is my enchanting setup. Remember, I don't have feather falling. It's obviously in need of some sprucing up. And then going up to the top here, we have the main part of my base, which is my storage. And down here is the bedroom. Fully open. See me without my armor on. And then over here is my brewing setup. So, pretty nice. So yeah, that's going to do for this episode. Not sure if I'll do any more videos here on this server, but since I'm working on something, figured I would, you know, record while I'm at it. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching. I shall see you all next time.